Chase Chrisley's girlfriend chimes in, snubbed at family reunion? Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Chase Chrisley's girlfriend was snubbed at their family reunion. She has chimed in, and fans are in shock. The Chrisleys have not been the most open to getting to know Jodie Fourniret. However, fans did not think this meant she was going to be snubbed and left out of things. There is a lot to unfold and uncover when it comes to this. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Jodie Fourniret turns down proposal from Chase Chrisley. Jodie Fourniret is dating Chase Chrisley. The two started dating after Todd and Julie Chrisley were sent to prison. However, they have been dating since 2023. On the Chrisleys, back to reality, Chase revealed that he asked for her father's permission to propose. However, this did not go as anyone had planned. He proposed after she got out of the shower. She told him no, that was not the way she wanted to be proposed to. However, Chase has not proposed again since that incident. His family was asking him not to propose to Jodie just because they felt like it was rushed. However, Todd and Julie also wanted to get to know her better. Savannah and Grayson have gotten weird vibes from her the entire time though. His girlfriend chimes in, snubbed at family reunion? Last weekend, Todd, Julie, Chase, Savannah, Grayson, and Chloe all went to an Alabama football game together. It was one of the times all of them got to be together as a family. Jodie commented that Chase wore the shirt she had picked out instead of the one he had wanted to wear. However, fans then noticed that she was nowhere to be seen. Fans think the family is leaving her out majorly. This is mainly because Grayson's girlfriend was in attendance. I'm happy for Grayson, but this just makes me more confused as to why they dislike Jodie. They seem to be accepting of Grayson's girlfriend. So what's the difference with Chase? Maybe there's way more to the story, but he needs to put his foot down and not go places if she's excluded. Why didn't you get to go? Why is she so obviously left out? Sad. Fans feel bad for Jodie and hope that the family will one day accept her. It seems as though she wanted to acknowledge that Chase wore the shirt she packed for him instead of what he wanted. However, fans were curious to know why she wasn't there with them. Maybe she had scheduling conflicts. However, fans think it is mainly the family leaving her out. However, no one understands why this is happening. What do you think about this? Are you shocked? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. Chase Chrisley's personal life has always fascinated fans of the Chrisley family, who have followed every twist and turn since their rise to fame on reality television. As the son of Todd and Julie Chrisley, Chase grew up in front of cameras and within the whirlwind of fame, family drama, and constant public scrutiny. Yet recently, the spotlight has shifted toward his romantic relationship, with whispers circulating that his girlfriend may have been snubbed during a recent family reunion. What began as a seemingly innocent family gathering has now evolved into one of the most discussed topics among fans, raising questions about loyalty, love, and whether the Chrisleys' internal tensions have resurfaced despite their public efforts to present unity. Chase, who has built his own independent image separate from his parents, has been dating a woman who has often captured public attention for her confidence, style, and openness on social media. The two have frequently appeared affectionate online, giving fans glimpses into their relationship through posts, shared vacations, and heartfelt captions. However, their romance has not been without its challenges. Observers have noticed subtle moments of distance, unexplained absences from family events, and occasional cryptic social media messages that suggest underlying tension. When the Chrisley family held a much-anticipated reunion, fans immediately noticed that Chase's girlfriend was nowhere to be seen, sparking a storm of speculation. What made the situation even more noticeable was how other family members, including Savannah Chrisley and Nanny Faye, posted photos and videos from the event showing laughter, togetherness, and celebration. The absence of Chase's girlfriend in any of the posts led many to believe she was either deliberately excluded or chose not to attend. Soon after, she shared a message online that appeared to respond indirectly to the situation, writing about the importance of knowing your place, setting boundaries, and protecting your peace even when others fail to see your worth. Though she didn't name anyone specifically, the timing of the post made fans believe it was a subtle response to the family event. The Chrisley family has always been known for their tight bond, but also for their fiery personalities and occasional clashes. With Todd and Julie Chrisley still navigating the aftermath of their legal battles and incarceration, the family's emotional dynamics have become more fragile and complicated. In moments like these, small gestures, like an invitation, a missing tag, or an unacknowledged post, can carry huge emotional weight. The family reunion was meant to be a moment of unity, symbolizing healing after a period of public turmoil, but it now appears to have stirred private tensions instead. Chase has remained publicly silent on the matter, a move that many interpret as a sign of his attempt to protect both his family and his relationship. His girlfriend, however, has not remained entirely quiet. Following her reflective post, she liked several comments from fans expressing sympathy and support, including messages that suggested she deserved better treatment and shouldn't have to fight for acceptance. Her quiet but pointed engagement with these comments added fuel to the narrative that something deeper may be unfolding behind the scenes. To understand the weight of this moment, it's important to look at Chase's history with family involvement in his romantic life. The Chrisleys have always been vocal about their opinions, sometimes to the discomfort of those who enter their circle. Todd Chrisley, in particular, has been known for his strong personality and tendency to be protective over his children's relationships. Chase's romantic partners have often faced public commentary, not just from fans, but occasionally from family members themselves. For someone trying to maintain both romantic privacy and family loyalty, this balance can easily become a minefield. Chase's girlfriend has long tried to walk that delicate line. She has shown support for Chase's family through public gestures, attended family functions in the past, and often praised the Chrisleys' strength in interviews. However, over time, her presence seemed to diminish, leading to speculation that her relationship with certain members of the family may have become strained. The recent reunion incident only magnified that suspicion, leaving fans divided on whether she chose not to attend out of discomfort or was excluded intentionally. The timing of the reunion also adds context to the emotional temperature within the Chrisley household. With Todd and Julie serving their sentences, Savannah has taken on the role of spokesperson and caretaker, often sharing emotional updates about family struggles and resilience. These moments have united the family in the public eye, but behind closed doors, sources close to them suggest the stress has caused occasional friction. Family members have different coping mechanisms and priorities, and Chase has often been described as the peacekeeper who prefers to stay out of the spotlight when tensions rise. That approach, while understandable, may have contributed to the current misunderstanding involving his girlfriend. Some fans have speculated that Chase's girlfriend might feel sidelined because she has not been fully embraced by the Chrisley clan, who are known for their strong familial loyalty and sometimes high expectations. Others argue that she may have intentionally distanced herself to avoid public drama. Her recent messages about self-respect and independence support this theory, suggesting she may have reached a point of emotional exhaustion from constantly proving her place in Chase's life. Public reactions have been mixed. Many fans express empathy for her, pointing out that relationships involving famous families often come with unfair pressure. Others defend the Chrisleys, arguing that the family reunion could have been limited to immediate relatives due to emotional sensitivity surrounding Todd and Julie's absence from home. Whatever the truth may be, the situation highlights the fine line between private boundaries and public perception, a line that the Chrisleys have navigated for years under the watchful eye of the media. Chase, meanwhile, finds himself in a difficult position. His love for his girlfriend is evident, but so is his loyalty to his family. Those close to him describe him as deeply caring yet cautious, someone who avoids conflict and prefers to handle matters quietly. His silence on social media about the reunion and his girlfriend's response seems to reflect a desire to manage the situation privately, away from fan speculation. Still, in the world of reality fame, silence often speaks loudly, leaving room for endless interpretation. The Chrisley's public image has undergone major transformation since the family's early days on television. They were once known for their glamour and sharp humor, but in recent years, their story has become one of resilience, forgiveness, and emotional endurance. The family's challenges have drawn sympathy and criticism alike, yet they continue to maintain a bond that reflects both love and imperfection. It's this same complexity that now defines Chase's situation. His girlfriend's apparent exclusion or absence reveals the emotional layers that come with being part of a high-profile family that's constantly under the microscope. Her decision to subtly speak out through social media rather than direct confrontation shows both restraint and strength. In the era of online transparency, fans interpret every emoji, every caption, and every like as a statement of truth. Her post about self-worth and boundaries resonated deeply with many followers, particularly those who have felt unseen in their own relationships. For her, it may not have been about pointing fingers, but rather reclaiming her narrative in a story where others often speak louder than she does. The Chrisleys, for their part, have not publicly addressed the speculation. Savannah has continued to post family-centered content focused on positivity and faith, while Chase has kept his social media activity minimal. Nanny Faye remains the heart of the family, often reminding fans that despite everything, the Chrisleys' bond is unbreakable. Yet it's clear that the dynamics within that bond continue to evolve, especially as the younger members establish their independence and personal lives outside of the family spotlight. This situation also raises broader questions about fame, boundaries, and family expectations. When a family's life becomes public entertainment, how much room is left for genuine privacy? Can a relationship thrive when fans, media, and relatives all have opinions about its direction? Chase and his girlfriend seem to be navigating those very questions in real time. While the public sees glimpses through posts and headlines, the real emotions unfold behind closed doors, where love and loyalty sometimes collide with pride and misunderstanding. If history is any guide, the Chrisleys often find their way back to each other after periods of strain. Family disagreements, though magnified by fame, tend to fade with time and communication. Chase's girlfriend's willingness to express her feelings, even indirectly, might eventually open the door for honest conversations rather than quiet resentment. Whether she attends future family events or not, it's clear that her presence or absence will continue to spark dialogue about what it truly means to be part of the Chrisley world. As the dust settles, fans remain invested in the outcome. Many hope that Chase and his girlfriend can bridge whatever emotional gap exists, while also maintaining respect for family boundaries. Others believe the moment marks a turning point, signaling a need for Chase to fully define his own path outside of his family's influence. In either case, this story isn't just about one missed reunion. It's about identity, independence, and how love endures even when family dynamics complicate the picture. In the end, Chase Chrisley stands at a crossroads between loyalty and love, trying to protect both sides of his heart in a world that often demands choosing one. His girlfriend's quiet yet powerful words have resonated with those who see strength in silence, while his own calm response speaks volumes about his character. The Chrisleys' legacy continues to unfold, and as they navigate this latest chapter, fans are reminded that behind every headline is a family. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.